There's an invisible force, a silent current flowing behind every throne, every empire, and every legendary success story that the world admires. It's a force so subtle, so elusive, that most people go their entire lives unaware of its existence. Yet, it's the very foundation upon which all visible power is built. What is it? It's not luck. It's not just talent. And it's definitely not what the textbooks or mainstream media would have you believe. No, what I'm about to reveal is a law, an unspoken, unwritten principle that governs the fabric of reality itself. It's a law that has been consistently applied by those who understand the hidden currents of power. A law that, once you recognize it, changes everything. This is the secret, the hidden law of power, and you were never meant to discover it. Because if you did, your world would shift dramatically. You wouldn't just admire power from afar. You'd realize that you can harness it for yourself. You'd understand that true power isn't about domination or control over others. It's about mastery over your own awareness. There's an unseen realm, a realm that precedes influence, before speech, before action. It begins in energy, in awareness, and in the clarity of your intent. Think of it like the roots of a mighty tree, hidden beneath the surface, yet essential for the tree's growth and strength. Those who truly understand these subtle forces don't need to shout or force their way to influence. They shape the world quietly, effortlessly, by mastering their inner landscape. The real essence of power is about control over your internal states, your thoughts, your emotions, your focus. When you learn to navigate these unseen forces, you can influence the external world without the need for brute force or external validation. It's a silent influence, a subtle mastery. And once you grasp this, you realize that power is not in the loud displays or external possessions. Power is in the unseen realms within you, waiting to be awakened. Here's the core truth. Power flows wherever awareness goes. It's a simple yet profound principle. Your focus, your attention, your awareness. These are the currency of power. Think about it. Everything in your reality is shaped by where you direct your attention. Your focus feeds reality. Your attention amplifies energy. When you observe something, whether it's a thought, an emotion, or an external event, you breathe life into it. If you fixate on fear, worry, or scarcity, you empower those energies to grow stronger. If you focus on truth, love, or possibility, you nurture those vibrations. It's like holding a flashlight in the dark. Wherever you shine your beam, that's where the darkness recedes or intensifies. The more you give your awareness to a particular thought or feeling, the more it becomes your reality. Consider what you're paying attention to right now. Are you feeding your fears? Are doubts and worries occupying your mind? Or are you consciously choosing to focus on your purpose, your potential, your highest vision? Because the truth is, if someone controls your awareness, if they distract, manipulate, or fragment your attention, they control your power. And that's exactly what the system has been designed to do. Every system, every institution, every media outlet is engineered to hijack your attention. It's not accidental, it's strategic. They bombard you with endless distractions, glitzy advertisements, sensational headlines, fear-based news stories, social media feeds that keep you scrolling for hours, viral gossip, celebrity drama, and manufactured crises designed to keep you reactive and fearful. All these elements fragment your focus. Your attention becomes scattered, your energy diluted, and when your awareness is divided, your power diminishes proportionally. Picture a stream of water. When it flows freely, it's powerful and unstoppable. But when you block it with a dam, it stagnates. That's what happens when your awareness is hijacked. You become reactive instead of proactive. You're pulled into chaos instead of clarity. You become predictable, easy to guide, and easy to exploit. The most insidious part is that those who understand this law don't chase after superficial power. They cultivate awareness, their own and others. They harvest attention like a farmer tends to crops, knowing that whoever controls awareness controls the game. Now let's look at how those in positions of influence, the unseen power brokers, the hidden elite, leverage this law to shape the world. These aren't necessarily the politicians or corporate CEOs you see on the surface. They are part of a hidden class that understands the profound truth. Awareness is the ultimate currency. They use symbols, rituals, and cycles, patterns that resonate deeply within human psychology. They understand that during moments of collective focus, whether it's war, scandal, elections, or viral trends, the entire collective field becomes malleable. By directing their intention, focusing their energy, and rewriting perceptions, they influence the masses without the need for overt force. They know that most people are unaware of this law, so they unwittingly become participants in their own manipulation. Every time you scroll mindlessly on social media or buy into sensational news, you're donating your attention, and therefore your power, to them. They craft narratives and images designed to capture your focus, keeping you entranced, disempowered, and disconnected from your true potential. You see, the art of distraction is the weapon of control. You don't need physical chains or cages to be imprisoned. The greatest prisons are often invisible. They are built in the mind, in the collective consciousness, through distraction and illusion. Every moment spent on trivial noise, gossip, or superficial entertainment is a moment taken away from your inner growth. Every time your awareness is led outward, you lose a fragment of your true self. That's why ancient spiritual teachings emphasize stillness, silence, and inner reflection. They teach us that the kingdom of heaven is within, that we must know thyself, and that in stillness you find power. In stillness, you reclaim your awareness. In silence, you reconnect with your inner strength. The external chaos has no hold on you when you are rooted in your own consciousness. Remember, the greatest power comes from mastery over your own mind and attention. When you learn to control where you place your awareness, you begin to shift the entire fabric of your reality. Your awareness is a currency, a kind of energy or resource that you're given every day in abundance. The question is, how are you spending it? Are you investing it in your growth, your purpose, your healing? Or are you frittering it away on trivialities, worries, and distractions? Every minute you spend arguing online, scrolling endlessly through social media, feeding into comparison or outrage, that's a drain on your power. Every moment spent worshipping false idols, whether it's material possessions, social validation, or superficial fame, is a moment disconnected from your true source. Now, imagine redirecting that energy inward, investing it in your purpose, your creative projects, your spiritual growth, your relationships. Because here's the secret: the universe responds to where you focus your awareness. It's not about hustle or forcing things. It's about alignment. When your awareness is clear and focused, the universe mirrors that clarity back to you. It rewards your alignment with abundance, inspiration, and fulfillment. The most powerful beings in history, the mystics, sages, magicians, and seers, rarely make a spectacle of themselves. They understand that true influence doesn't come from loud shouting, but from subtlety and resonance. They operate through frequency, intention, and alignment. Their influence is like a gentle wave that sweeps through the collective consciousness, transforming everything it touches. This realm of mastery is silent, but potent. It's a realm where power is subtle, invisible, yet undeniably real. When you operate from this level, you don't chase after power, you attract it. You don't react to circumstances. You respond from a place of calm knowing. Remember, power is not in the noise, but in the quiet strength of awareness. This law itself is neither good nor evil. It's a neutral force, like fire. It can cook your food or burn your house. It's simply a tool. And like any tool, its moral value depends on how it's used. Society, however, has conditioned you to fear this subtle power, to fear magic, intuition, and the unseen, to see these as dangerous or superstitious. Why? Because if you explore these realms, you might stop relying on external authorities. You might become self-governing, and self-governing individuals are hard to control. They don't need rulers. They don't fall prey to manipulation because they understand the true nature of power, which resides within. The more you fear your own mind and the unseen forces, the more you remain a prisoner of the external system. But when you embrace this law, you reclaim sovereignty. Your attention is more than just a mental activity. It's a magnetic force. It draws experiences toward you, carves neural pathways, and communicates with the quantum field at the subtlest levels. This is why focused athletes can perform seemingly miraculous feats. Why visionary entrepreneurs can shift entire industries with a single idea. Why shamans and mystics can facilitate profound healing with pure presence. These masters have trained their minds to serve their souls. They don't allow noise, distraction, or doubt to hijack their focus. Instead, they direct their awareness like a laser beam, illuminating their highest possibilities. And here's the truth, that power is available to you. It's not reserved for a chosen few. It's your birthright to harness and cultivate. The deeper truth is, from a young age, you were conditioned to ignore this law and dismiss its significance. Society, education, and culture taught you to externalize power. They told you to trust only what's material, to mock the mystical, and to laugh at your own intuition. They instilled fear of the unknown because they knew that awakening to your own power would be disruptive. When you realize that your mind, your awareness, and your intention are the true sources of influence, you become difficult to manipulate. You start questioning authority. You see through illusions, and that's exactly why they want you to stay unaware. Because sovereign beings who understand their inner power are a threat to any artificially imposed hierarchy. So, how do you begin to harness this law consciously? How do you reclaim your attention and master your awareness? First, you must guard it like a precious treasure. If you don't control it, someone else will. Be intentional with what you consume. Every story, every image, every sound is programming your field. Practice presence daily. Meditation, breathwork, and stillness cultivate awareness and strengthen your connection to your inner self. Use rituals of focus, sacred space, affirmations, visualization, and breath exercises to amplify your awareness and direct your energy. Reclaim your mind as a tool, not a foe. Train it to serve your highest good. Speak with clarity, because words are spells. Precision is power. And finally, unplug often. Spend time in nature, in silence, away from screens. The stillness reveals the truth within. The ultimate secret is this. You were meant to know this. They'll tell you it's superstition, that it's dangerous, that it's for the few, not the many. But the truth is, once enough of us remember this law, the game changes. The house of cards collapses. The spell is broken. Suddenly, the world is no longer governed by fear or manipulation. It becomes a place where awareness, inner power, and awakening reign supreme. You are not powerless. You are not small. You are not here to obey blindly. You are here to remember your true nature, to reclaim your sovereignty, This law was never meant to be hidden from you. It's a part of your very essence. It's a universal principle woven into the fabric of reality. You're not supposed to know this law, but now you do. And once you see it, once you understand it, you can never unsee it, because true power isn't given to you. It's remembered, it's claimed, it's lived quietly, boldly, and eternally. The choice is yours. Continue to chase shadows or step into the awareness of your own divine potential. The hidden law of power is your birthright. Awaken to it and watch your reality transform before your very eyes. If this message resonated with you, if you've begun to see the unseen currents of power, I invite you to take a step further on this journey. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected with more insights like this, because there's a whole world of hidden truths waiting to be uncovered. By subscribing, you'll join a community of awakened minds who are committed to understanding and embodying their true potential. If you found value in what you just heard, please like this video. It helps spread this knowledge far and wide, reaching others who need to hear this truth. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Share your insights, your questions, your experiences. Your voice matters, and this space is for us to learn from each other, to deepen our understanding, and to support each other in awakening. Remember, awareness is the most powerful force in the universe, and together, we can amplify that power. So, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment below. Let's continue this journey of awakening, because the more of us remember this law, the more the world shifts toward truth, freedom, and true power. Thank you for being here. Stay aware, stay sovereign, and keep shining your light. Until next time.